What is going on? This is the Comic Cast on Monday night, Mundo Monday. This is the only channel where you can see an entire comic book being created from start to finish. This is Albatross Junction Volume 1 on Indiegogo. We are fully funded. Kevin and I'm Anthony here on the campaign. Albatross Junction Volume 1 graphic novel. It's a frozen futuristic world. This is a 60 how much is it? I think it's 66 pages. I wrote here 64, I think, but 66 page graphic novel, fully illustrated, coming out in June this year. And we are getting ready for the printing process. We're finishing up the book. And there's different tiers and stuff you guys can check out on Indiegogo. There's a trailer, story trailer you could check out. And I put the link in the chat there. Let's switch over to some music on Mundo Monday and get the party started with one of our music to draw by videos. I think I selected the second one, the one that Kevin made. Let's see here. I think it's got most of Kevin's favorite songs, but we'll play that as we draw, as I ink, actually inking a page from issue number 1. Volume 1 contains issue 1 and 2 of Albatross Junction. And this is one of the scenes. Let's see here. I probably could have had this set up better if I could find my mouse on my other screen. Okay, let's hit play on Kevin's music video. We have two channels. We have Comic Book Creation, where we do shorter videos. We have Comic Book Creation Live. That's this one. Oh, I lost my mouse again. Yeah, we do have Kevin in the back room. Let's see if I can get him in here. He's drawing a page as well. He's inking and drawing issue number 2, which is also inside volume 1. So there's like two different art styles. There's, in this volume 1, there's like my issue, which Kevin helped with as well, coloring a lot of it, inking a lot of it. And Kevin basically is producing the entire issue 2 by himself. Let's get Kevin in here.
Yeah, man. New shit. Capital K, Cosme, the Brooklyn kid, baby. Yeah. Check it, I go get it. My soul is full kitted, fresh kidded. Does it up with matching fitted, Kyle the kidded.
You there, mate? What is happening?
Can you hear music playing?
Yeah, I hear it.
Nice.
Everything's all good, man.
How was your weekend there?
It was pretty good. Can't complain, man. What's up with Primal? He says he's dying. What are you dying from? What's happening?
Uh-oh. Maybe he got the second shot. Let's see.
What is
Yo, I'm dying, dog. What's going on, buddy? Did you get like the second shot and now you're in bed? Tell me what happened. I gotta go get mine in that's what happened. I gotta get mine in a couple weeks, I guess.
Yo, think I'm gonna keep coloring. I was coloring like crazy, man. I'm just gonna keep pushing it with the colors while I'm in the same scene. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Albatross way.
That's the AJ way. It's the AJ way. The hell you do? Ain't go no barbecues today? Oh,
No.
allergies. Yeah. Allergies are fucking everybody up, man. My head is fucking clogged right now from allergies, man. It's real bad. Yeah, my allergies are terrible. It's real bad this year, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's been, I think it's the worst I can remember, honestly, in recent times.
Why is that? Is it like weather?
I don't know,
creates
but I
those
think just
conditions?
the pollen, like pollen is just ridiculous these days this year. It's nuts. It is nuts. Set up a new page.
I'm in my house most of the time, so I'm just sneezing from like all the dust in the house.
Yo, it's
Like
bad,
I'm like
man.
allergic to all the dust in the house.
It is bad. Yo, should I cast this while I color?
Whatever you want to do.
How I used to do it all week.
I can switch back and forth. You know, if you cast it, I will like maybe pull it in and out as I like switch back and forth between mine.
Yep. That is the plan. You could probably turn my face off and shit because you know, so it won't slow it down if it is slowing it down at all.
Like I think you can control your camera by hitting stop cam. That way your voice still comes through.
Yeah.
If you don't want that to be on screen. Primal says it's so awkward at grad parties, hacking up a lung and then going, it's just allergies.
Oh yeah. Everybody's gonna accuse you of getting everybody sick and shit. And in a month from now, if somebody does get sick, they'll be like, "Yo, fuck it, he was there coughing. Remember when he was there coughing?" It's a weird time, man. It's a weird fucking.
They're gonna
time.
contact trace you.
I don't even want to sniffle when I'm online in like the supermarket. I can't even sniffle. Can't do shit. Yo, this is an old video I made, right? The music?
Yeah.
Just old. It's like the
number 2
Ground Zero, like
music
Ground
to draw
Zero
by 2 on Comic Book Creation channel, other channel.
Yeah, this is old. I like it though. Oh, it just stopped.
What stopped?
The music.
Really?
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
All right, is it back?
Nah.
Is it back?
June is tomorrow. It's back. June is tomorrow, bro. That sounds. Fuck.
Just
Mad
dropping
Science
in to say,
Workshop. What
yo.
up, man?
What's going on, Jason? Good to see you.
June is tomorrow, bro. Don't like it. Let's make sure I got this page. All right.
And we do have someone else.
The glitch effect. Oh, there you go. There you go. Bring the man.
We do have someone else dropping in.
In here, we pour whiskey.
What up? What up?
Mundo!
What up, man?
What up?
There
What's
he
happening,
is.
sup? How you feeling, man?
Hanging in there. Not bad, not bad. You guys?
Cannot complain, brosif. Cannot complain. Feeling pretty good.
JP! What's up, JP? See you drop by. So what was you guys' day like today?
It was such a nice day here in Jersey. Wow, it really opened up. It was a great day.
Yeah, it was pretty nice here too, man. I actually barbecued most of the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I wish I was there.
I made ribs, chicken. I made, let's see what else, hamburgers, steaks. Shit, I made enough for 2 weeks.
I
Wow.
haven't had barbecue yet this year. It's a shame.
Yeah. Shit turned out good. Shit turned out good, man. Oh, some nice tunes there.
Kevin selected these tracks. Kev, I think what happens is, oh wait, let
Wait,
me put my
wait.
screen back up here. I think what happens is if I bring your iPad in, it might block the
Yeah.
music. So we'll just like select.
Yeah, I'll
select
go
moment.
over it. I'll go over it later.
Primal
It's all
Gamer, what
good.
did you do? Work
It's
out
all
or what?
good.
Oh, yard work. Okay. I didn't get to read on top. Primal. That's funny, dude.
Yo,
Alicia! Really? No traffic. That's good, Alicia. Yeah.
what up?
Primal says, I got the coughing hardcore now. All I need is the cybernetics to be my favorite.
Yeah, that's
Star
what I
Wars
was
villain."
laughing at.
That's
What I was
funny.
laughing at.
That's
funny.
General Grievous. Felicia says, great driving to work, no traffic, sun out, windows down, music loud. Yeah, that's awesome. What a good day.
Yeah, that's a good day. That is a good day. Yo, last night I was watching Justice League Paradox. Oh, was it? No. Flashpoint Paradox.
The anime?
Is that the cartoon?
Yeah, the animated cartoon with the Flash.
Yeah, is Constantine in it?
Yeah, where he saves.
I think I started that. Yeah, I think I started that one. I didn't finish it though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. DC has the animated movies on lock. They make the best animated movies.
Yeah,
They just gotta work on their live action now.
yeah, I have to admit. Yeah. They
Well,
pretty
did you
good.
guys see? I don't know if we talked about it already. Did you guys see there's like a Marvel Wolverine thing, but it's like a Japanese animation, and they have an X-Men one too. I watched the whole Wolverine.
Yeah,
one. I
yeah,
didn't start
Mundo.
the
Yeah.
X-Men
told us
one.
about
Yeah,
that shit,
those.
like 2 months ago.
Oh, I finally did watch it then. I guess last week.
Good.
And I don't know if we brought it up on the last show or I'm just bringing it up now, but that was really entertaining. And they have an X-Men one too. So Mundo, I don't know if you told us
Oh,
about
yeah,
both the
I've-
X-Men and the Wolverine, but
Oh, wait till you see the Iron Man one, man.
like it was kind of weird at first to see Wolverine like I don't
Young.
know, I guess they were basing him like on the tall version from the live action, but
Yeah.
like he was like a skinny tall guy. His voice didn't sound like Wolverine to me, but like a lot of the other stuff was Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah, I-
Mundo Mania.
They like the family or some shit.
Mundo Mania. Love it, JB. That's cool, man. Hope you're feeling good, man. Hope you're feeling good. Space, you get your package yet?
No.
No? Yeah, you might get it either tomorrow or the next day. Sent it out Tuesday.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I kind of
It went out last Tuesday. That's quite a while, huh?
yeah. Well, maybe it been Wednesday or Thursday. I forgot. Because Kelly took it for me. she had to redo the thing because I did it backwards. I did my deal. I did it backwards, and she had to rewrite it.
That's like Kevin when we had him like mark the bins for incoming and outgoing mail. He put
I put outcoming.
he put incoming and outcoming, so they're both coming in.
That's
super
funny.
hilarious.
Well, see, I mean, I'm dyslexic, so I mean, naturally, I thought it was the right way. And
So you put the package out like on the front porch, and you got it on the back porch later that day.
So, but Kelly took it. Kelly took it. She goes, "That smaller package?" I'm all like, "Yeah." She goes, "How much stuff did you fit in there?" I said, "Quite a bit." She goes, "Not in that little thing." I said, "Yeah, you just don't see it all because I packed it pretty good." I said, "It's not very much stuff. It's just the way I packed it." It's so funny.
Primal says, other than Vader, obviously, who's your favorite Star Wars villain other than Vader?
Oh, other than
I used to always say Mando, but now he's so popular, I kind of don't want to say him anymore.
You mean Boba Fett?
Boba Fett, yeah, the Mando, the Mandalorian and shit, but he's too popular now. You know what I mean? So who else was it? Who else? You know who I thought looked the coolest, even though you never hear him speak and shit like that. The what are they called? The guards, like the Scarlet Guards in the red. I used to have 1,000. I used to have 1,000 of those little figurines and shit. They look the dopest, but they don't
like
they
the
don't
Crimson
really
Guard.
yeah, the
like
Crimson
in the
Guard,
episode 8, I think they're called the Praetorian Guard. The red guys in episode 8 with like the
they
knives.
was dope. But who else is a villain that I like?
I know. I think Kevin's forgetting the villain. That's his favorite.
Yeah, but
Star Wars.
I thought we were just talking about like the movies and shit. I don't know why.
No, I
but
think
but if we're talking
Primal
about villains,
includes
it's gonna be
Clone
Bane,
Wars.
it's gonna be Bane.
Like when Primal's talking about Star Wars, he's talking a lot about the Clone Wars too. So you guys have better seen
the Clone Wars.
So there's a lot of bounty hunters in the Clone Wars, a lot of different bad guys.
Bro.
Yeah,
but
I like
Kevin
that.
would pick Darth Bane because
it's always
Kevin
gonna be
loves
Bane.
Darth Bane.
I forgot the name of that guy's that bounty hunter's name with the hat and the things coming out of his cheeks, the air hose and stuff.
Cad Bane.
Is that what his name is? Pat Bane?
He has like kind of like a
dude.
cowboy hat a little bit.
Yeah. I like him as the bad guy, man. I think he pretty much blew it away for me in the Clone Wars and stuff.
Is he one of the people they brought back where like later on you see Cad Bane like years later?
I think he would. I think
Rebels or
if they
something.
made his,
Or was that only that other guy like Hanzo?
Hanzo.
Is that his name? Like the guy that like shows up in both the Clone Wars and then in Rebels is like an older guy.
Mhm.
Well, they also do that with one of the clones too, in Clone Wars. Let's see what other. I'm trying to think. Like maybe there's got to be somebody from KOTOR who I really like. Let me think. Like I mean maybe Kreia from KOTOR. She's pretty rad as a bad guy. She's like, because she poses as the friend for a while. It's pretty interesting, right? So if you never played KOTOR, it's like there's this character who is kind of like your Obi-Wan, but it's a woman, and I think she's like missing a hand. So she's like just doesn't have a hand on one of her arms. She has one hand only. And
Gotcha.
she's like an old woman. She teaches you about the Force and stuff like that. But then toward the end, like she's like, you find out she's like, she's evil and shit. So she becomes the bad guy, and that's pretty interesting because she was with you the whole time. Like, so that's pretty rotten that she's like been steering you wrong for a really long time. And then, you know, not really steering you wrong. Like she teaches you a lot, but it's got like a dark side bent to it. So she's kind of trying to steer you wrong at some points. But like, I don't know, like it is kind of fair. Like if you play the game, like she does give you choices. Like it's one of those games where Knights of the Old Republic, you can pick like what happens next. And there's like A, B, and C of like what to say. So you could say like something kind of nice. You know, you could be like, hey, that's like that's a pretty cool drawing. Or like B would be like, yeah, like maybe you should try a different drawing. Or like C would be like, I'm gonna rip that drawing in half and shit. So like if you pick C, like you would kind of go down the Sith path. Like guy would like get meaner, you know. So like she would kind of steer you. She would just like let you pick. She was just like, you know, pick whatever the fuck you want. But the whole time she was with you, she was evil the whole time.
Wow. Oh, I never played it. So.
That's a good one. If you like, I think there's like remastered ones like online, like because you know the graphics weren't like all that back then. It was like 2005, but I think people put it like in HD.
Now is that on?
Thrawn's a good one, yeah.
Or is that like on? What platform is it?
Like originally, you could play it on the computer or Xbox, and now
you can.
I think you could play it on like maybe Steam or just I don't know exactly where you get the HD version. TK is here. What's up, TK?
Up, TK.
Actually, we got a couple intros to play because we didn't play. Finals.
To the mother. Hey! Oh, baby, I like
it, boy. There he is. What's up, TK?
TK! What's up?
Star Killer. Yeah, he was a villain for a while, too. Star Killer is pretty awesome. If you played the Force Unleashed. No One Star Matthew says, yo, what's going on? Everything's getting real. Yeah, June is here. It's really a problem. T minus 20 days. Yeah, until Diamond Dragons, until Albatross gets pumped out, gets printed out. Tyler Nickel, what's going on? What's popping, gang? Thanks for being here, Tyler.
Yes, thank you.
We're just drawing some Albatross pages from, this is from issue number 1. They're all from volume 1. Kevin's working on issue 2, but if I bring in his feed right now, we lose the tunes. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit when he's actually coloring. He's coloring a page.
I'm zoning the fuck out right now. I'm zoning the fuck out.
Yeah, Kevin
Zone
knows it's go time as well, and he is he actually took a week off his main job to just work on Albatross. He got a lot done last week. He came over last week.
A couple of pages got done.
Yeah.
He stopped by my place last week. What did we do? We worked.
We did everything, bro.
Yeah, I saw it. That was pretty cool, man. I liked it. That was good.
Did it all. Trying to remember what the hell I ate for dinner. I don't think I fucking ate dinner. Bro.
Oh no!
Did I eat? I don't even remember.
So, what kind of tunes were you guys like on a nice day? If it was nice today where you are, what kind of tunes were you listening to? I was listening to Van Halen some of the time. What else was playing? Like Paul Simon concert from 1991 is in my playlist. I was listening to that. It was a nice day. It was like a 70-degree day.
70 degrees.
I had a Def Leppard song in that playlist.
Yeah, I was playing all 80s music too, man. I was playing Def Leppard.
Yeah.
I was playing Poison. all the good hard Joan Jett. I mean, all the good hard songs, man. And of course, I was working on my garage too, and trying to get a lot of things done, but it doesn't even feel like I did anything, man. With as much stuff as I threw away and as much stuff as I moved, it didn't feel like I moved nothing. It looks like I moved nothing.
That's how it always feels.
But I got all my I got a lot of boxes together to go through for paper, and a lot of shredding coming up. A lot of shredding coming up.
Do you own a shredder, or you have one of them trucks come by that like just does it for you?
Felicia, Foo Fighters, yes ma'am. Another one. Oh, classic Metallica. Tyler, yeah.
I bet you
Sandman.
Kevin was listening to Big Pun.
Nah.
Well, I was also listening to some country rap too.
Mundo, does
funny.
your truck have like a good system in it? Like, did you get like whatever upgraded thing, or does it sound good?
No, I mean it's just a regular shit bitten, radio. Before I got the truck, the regular radio system was thrown out of it, and so they replaced the radio with just a rinky-dink, somewhat okay radio. I'm all like pissed. I was all like, really? You gave me a shitty ass radio for a fucked up radio that somebody did. I'm all like,
put in like a subwoofer for you. Mundo's got to
well,
come down.
I don't want to put a whole new system in that truck, even though I'm gonna keep the truck for a good while. But I may decide to get another radio like it, but just add the Bluetooth to it. That way I can jam out with the phone and stuff. Either that or I can see Optimus with me in the truck. Optimus will more than make up for it, My Optimus.
Autobots roll out.
Hi.
Guy.
That's right. Wow.
I got to break out my Metallica CDs. I have some Metallica CDs where the case is all broken up because it's from like 1989 shit. And I don't even remember the ones I like. I have like 3 of them. I don't remember.
Man, the ones Nothing Else Matters and Enter Sandman, I can listen to those 2 songs all day long.
Primal says, as a joke, while doing yard work with my bud, I played some Red Dead 2 music when you build the house. Yeah, I had back in 2002, right before the Clone Wars. Is that what it was called? The second movie? What was it called? Attack of the Clones. The second Star Wars movie was coming out. I was so excited, and I had the soundtrack to it. Like leading up to the movie, they would release the soundtrack earlier. However, I got the soundtrack, and they had it was like the music felt like doing work to me. So I had my friends out there. We were building a patio. We were like getting the work done, like kind of playing those songs from the soundtrack. Just trying to imagine what the movie was going to be like. We probably had seen the trailer, but we had the whole soundtrack, Now when I listen to the soundtrack, I know like what part of the movie that was, Felicia Marie says Foo Fighters. TK says Switchfoot.
Switchfoot.
Feel the foo. He feels the foo though. He feels the foo.
I feel the foo. Yeah, I fuck with the foo.
No One Starts says, love this shot. I remember at Space Cowboys getting blown away. Yeah. Matthew probably saw us penciling this one. This is one that we worked on the show. Like we work on a lot of the pages, like right on the show. and you kind of will see it all. I mean, it happens slowly when you see it in real time, but you can kind of see it all happen.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about, man.
Maybe issue 2 will be more of a surprise because Kevin's doing a lot.
This shit is
then
getting
maybe-
done fast, bro. I'm turning it around fast as fuck. I can't lie.
Kevin will send me
Yeah,
like
when
the
you-
shots, and I'm like, I plan to post it on Instagram. Like, I'm gonna post this page on Instagram. It's a hot page. I'm not gonna post the whole page. I'm gonna post like a part of the page, and then like a couple of days go by, I post something else, or he sends me a new page, and I didn't post the last page. So there's stuff that you guys haven't seen yet. Even if you're following ALBATROSS_Junction on Instagram, there's still stuff that are kind of happening now fast toward the end, where everything's not like online, but kind of up to now everything has been like shown, as far as you may have seen the page penciled, inked, and then colored. There was a lot of pages early on where Kevin would kind of ink them in the Procreate iPad program.
Yeah.
Just as he's coloring, like, so he would ink it and color it kind of in the same shot, and that's available, in some of our older episodes too. But I remember a lot of those Dybbuk pages, which is our monster, tearing people apart and killing people in the opening sequences, and Kevin kind of did that whole sequence like for everyone to see, like we were kind of following that.
When Mushroom Head,
you know what I mean?
Stick Figure, and Seven Dust, TK says. Damn. Some hardcore shit there. Oh man, yesterday Kelly and I, we went to a little bit of shopping and stuff, right? Well, I ended up going to a comic book shop called Texas Toys, and what do you call it? I went in there and they got all these Funko Pops and stuff like that. But I was talking to the owner of the place, and I said, hey man, I'm a part of Albatross Junction, a new comic book coming from Jersey. You might be able to you're gonna get it online and stuff, but if you need, check it out, check us out online and stuff. So I don't know if he will or not, but
thank you, Mundo.
And then
always thinking.
Oh yeah, of course. And then there was a couple in there too that they're always looking for something new in comic books, and I told him about Albatross Junction.
Well, they're about to kick Mundo out of the store for soliciting.
Probably so, but man, it's worth it. If I can get more people coming this way, it'll be worth it.
So I think I'll guess at these two guys, Primal. He says, "What's your favorite music genre?" I'm gonna say for Mundo, maybe it's country. For Kevin, maybe it's hip hop.
Primal Gamer. Mundo's the goat.
Let me see if I'm right.
It's definitely hip hop.
Mundo, am I right with country, or are you like?
Oh yeah, country definitely. You got it. I mean, I'm gonna have to send you some country songs, man.
What do I like best? Like, I probably like movie soundtracks the best, honestly. Kevin, don't you catch me listening to movie soundtracks the most?
Yeah,
okay.
movie soundtracks and anything with fucking live guitar in it.
Anything there's like a guitar riff.
A lot of live albums and shit.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Like all the Van Halen stuff I listened to today was live, and even
that's the only shit you couldn't like get me to cross over to. Like, yo, listen to this fucking thing. It's live. I'm like, yo, I can't do live, bro.
You know what? You listen to Hank Williams Jr. Country Boy Can Survive, and tell me if you don't like that song.
I definitely can't fuck with country, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm a city boy, bro. Country does nothing for me.
That don't mean shit.
I tried, because I make music too, bro. I'm always looking for samples.
Yeah.
And Mundo, what's the name of the song? Hank Williams Jr. What's the name of the song?
Country Boy Can Survive.
It just
I'll listen to it.
Like if I played you like the shit I love to death, you probably be like, all right, it's cool, but I'm not driving anywhere with this music playing.
Well, I listened to Kevin's like favorite, like I guess it was like in his like high school album.
Now they even got country rap.
Kev, was that like, what's the one called that like, did you like it when you were younger? It was like, was it called
one?
like? It had a weird name to it. It was a kind of a weird album.
You know the name?
Port,
Like
was it Port something like
Portishead?
Portishead?
Portishead is
And you
dope.
gave me the CD, but that was kind of like off your main genre, but that was just something else you
Yeah.
really liked.
Yeah, shit's dope. Portishead is fire, man.
Well, that's just an example of something that I couldn't get into totally, but like I usually would copy all your other CDs. I was into all your other CDs.
Portishead.
Let me
is
see.
shit.
I'm gonna see if I can find one that you might like. And as far as country rap, you know,
Well, that one that you sent a few months back, Mundo, which was like some dude singing on like a mountainside and shit. It was like, it was crazy. That was good.
that was good. Okay, then you may have heard the one that the other ones that I sent you. I think it was the other one was like chilling in the back or chilling in the backwoods. I don't know if you heard that one or not.
TK says Stick Figures, Seven Dust.
Chilling in the backwoods.
I'll stop there.
Seven Dust is what's that? It's a group.
Mundo is the goat.
Yeah.
This Primal.
It's called Jawga Boys or Jawga Boys. JAWGA Boys. Shit. They're chilling in the backwoods. It's had 53 million views. Damn.
Damn.
Holy shit. Yeah, Primal Mundo is the greatest. Felicia says I listen to everything, just not country. Sorry, Mundo.
Hey, you don't have to be sorry. Everybody is who they are. And you know, and that's the thing.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of shit.
I
man.
do too. I mean, I do too.
You know what I just got into? Honestly, 80s Japanese jazz.
Oh, really?
Fire, it's fire.
That is interesting. I've
No
never
clue what
heard
the fuck they saying, but it sounds good.
Hmm.
Sonically, it sounds amazing.
I'll have
And
to
I-
try
I
it
listen-
out.
I listen to shit like Fela Kuti and shit like that. Is all dope. I like shit like that. Afro beat. I listen to a lot, man. I listen to a lot. I'll even fuck around and play classical some days. You know what I mean?
Kevin Ant, definitely. Matt is going like, check out the ISBN and Boker thing. It will be worth it in the long run for digital distribution at least. Yep, that's true. That
Yeah, I'll
sounds
even
like
listen to
pretty
rockabilly
great.
sometimes, bro.
Felicia. It sounds like a Jeopardy category.
If you can believe that shit, I'll listen to rockabilly some days.
Rockabilly Aeon.
Bro, I would play fucking sea shanties if I'm here just fucking hanging out.
But see, I mean, I'm kind of weird because even though I'm country, the new country is okay, but to me, the new country doesn't have the same soul as the old stuff. You know?
Yo, Mundo, where does like Johnny Cash like line up on your favorites list if he's there at all?
He's kind of like in the middle. I mean, I love Johnny. Don't get me wrong. Johnny rocks, dude. But like Randy Travis is in my top 3. George Strait, top 3. You know,
Yeah, like if you like if I like there was a time I had like 6 or 7 Johnny Cash albums, but like the old albums. Like if you like that type of stuff, like what else would you like?
in terms of like different genres of music or like all country or what?
Like I guess like people that like the Johnny Cash like greatest hits, like what else would they like?
Yeah, I mean, like for me, it's I love like the greatest hits albums for a lot of different artists and stuff. Simply because there are certain songs that kind of turn me off as well, And if I hear certain songs, then and I'm getting turned off, I don't. I love to hear the absolute best of the artists. And even though I love their other songs, what when I listen to their songs, it's because it's gonna get me somewhere to do something and keep me going and doing what I'm doing. You know, like when I'm working on the garage, I mean, there's certain songs that I have to listen to that I can't not stop listening to. Otherwise, I stop doing what I'm doing in the garage. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of
Okay.
like when you're doing your sabers. You know, you're listening to Star Wars, right? And you hear everything. You're watching it every now and then, but because you already know what's going on in your mind, and you'll still hear everything, but in your mind it's playing while you're working on the saber, and you're like, oh, dude, now this part I get into because I'm working on this part.
Yeah, so much so, Mundo, that like I'll know the next song that's coming up.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're listening in the album or whatever,
Hmm.
and it's like set in stone. Like if that shit is on random, like I know it after the first song ends. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hmm. Well,
Get
like
that
on
shit
YouTube,
back.
I have my own play. Yeah, I do a specific playlist on YouTube, like when I'm working on the garage.
Also, like Kevin said, I'm listening to a lot of live stuff, so a lot of times they'll like announce the next song. Like if that shit's not in a row, like it's fucked up. Like you know what I mean? Like you need to. They'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna play an old one," and then if it's like switches to like a new one, you're like, "Wait, it's not in order."
80s and 90s and 2000s, rock is my absolute favorite. Yeah, Primal rock is definitely good to go. You know, hard, soft, it just depends. You know, what you like and what anybody else likes. All the personal preferences. I love everything. I mean, it to me, I like everything, but there's more stuff that I like than anything else. But I'll go back and forth. I go back and forth with a lot of music, and not a whole lot of people know that I'm actually into Italian, um, uh, like the Italian opera type music.
Yeah,
You know?
like Bonicelli and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean it. I don't know. For some reason, it sounds pretty cool to me. And but then there's also like a lot of the Japanese music, you know, from the anime music. I like a lot of the Japanese music from anime shows. Some of them are pretty good. Tony Braxton is another. Oh, TK, yeah, right on, man. Tony Braxton, yeah, he's hard to beat, man. Symphony of Destruction. Ooh, Matt, that's a good one, Matt.
Gotta check it out.
You haven't
He just
checked
says
out
my playlist is bipolar.
Yeah, I would agree with me. Like, that's me too.
TK says as long as it doesn't suck.
Yeah, that's pretty much rule number one. As long as it doesn't suck.
Get down on
Alicia
some
says I get down on some Neon
There you
Moon and
go.
Thunder
There you go, Felicia.
rolls
There you
Mundo.
go. Yeah. See that Felicia's got that. Those are drinking songs right there, guys.
What's that?
Neon Moon. And
Neon Moon?
yeah.
Don't know. I gotta look it up. Gotta look that one up.
What does Matthew say there, Mundo? Also, Kev
Let's see,
and
after. Also, gents, Kevin, definitely check out the ISBN and Boca thing. It'll be worth it in the long run for the digital distribution, at least.
I see him about okay.
Yep.
Let me screenshot that shit. I will.
Tyler, Badfinger is a really underrated. If you don't know them, check them out. Tyler, I'm gonna have to check that out, man.
Badfinger? Yeah, I don't know Badfinger.
I've never heard of Badfinger, really. Hard rock.
But I would listen to some random shit like Korn and fucking Incubus from like back in the days too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Korn wasn't bad, man. They had some pretty good songs.
I had both them CDs, Kev, for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I still remember back when I got my my MacBook back in like 2006, and I took each CD I had and put it in there to rip it and get the it in iTunes. And it took me 2 weeks, like doing it like consistently every single day, trying to get them CDs in there, and it's just like all for naught, right? Because later on, you just one click and it's just available to play. Classic 70s rock.
Yeah, I'll fuck with Dio and all that other stuff too.
Yeah, me too, Matt. Yeah, nearly anything if it's
As long
good.
as it's good. That's
Yeah, I totally agree.
Sometimes it takes my ear a few tries on a song. Sometimes I don't know right away. Sometimes I get the chills, and that's like my jam. I know it's my jam when like I get the chills, but sometimes it takes like 3 listens, and I'm like, oh, I think I like this.
I like and there's some songs like from old country, man, that I just absolutely gotta drink to. I mean, you just can't drink without certain country songs.
Primal says, y'all ever hear "Right to Go Insane" by Megadeth? I probably don't. I probably
Yes,
haven't, but if I
that's
did,
a
I don't know the name of it.
That's a good one.
Tony Braxton TK says.
Also says, I feel like y'all would like my prevails. Let me be sad or rise above it.
Felicia says, oh my god, TK, I was just thinking about Braxton. Those coincidences happen to me like all day long. I wonder why those things happen sometimes. But like sometimes they're like digital. I'm like, I know they're listening. If it's like digital, it's like they're showing me that stuff on the screen.
Just happened. I just didn't say shit because you said I was listening to Pun. I wasn't listening to Pun, but I just watched an episode of Drink Champs, which is like a podcast with like a rapper from back in the days and shit. And he had Fat Joe on there, and they were talking about Pun all day.
That's crazy.
So I wasn't listening to his music, but I was listening to stories about it.
That's funny.
That's fucking nuts, right?
You know what else I watched today? I watched Carlito's Way, Rise to Power.
They didn't really keep up to par with the original, did they?
Oh, I'm not. Oh, it didn't have certain characters that I thought it was gonna have because of it had Mario Van Peebles in it and some other guys that.
Did it have Puffy was in it, right?
Yeah, Puff Daddy was in there.
Yeah, he was trash.
And but it's just kind of like the guy that played Carlito. I don't know. His performance was.
He was too
iffy.
fucking sweet.
Huh?
He was too sweet.
I think so. Yeah, too
Didn't know
soft.
the way to put it. Yeah, didn't know the way to put it.
Too soft. He was just too soft in the movie, you know. And in the original Carlito's Way, he wasn't.
Oh shit! Felicia's saying I stumped you on a Carlito's Way question. I did. I don't remember that. I did. What? I wonder what was the question. Do you remember? I don't remember. I don't remember stumping you on Carlito's Way. That was my flick. So I think I can recite that entire movie verbatim. I watched it way too many times. It's probably unhealthy.
Go back and watch it again. I really do, because I mean, Al Pacino was the best, man. He plays bad guys like awesome.
Yeah, and this was Carlito's Way was right before he started fucking doing them dumbass screams in every movie. Like the hoo-ha, hoo-ha. He stopped doing. He didn't do that yet.
It's like he got that in there. Yeah.
To me,
Al
he's
Pacino
always.
or nothing. Yeah, I agree, man.
I think Al Pacino's always Michael Corleone to me.
Yeah, I mean, I get into this argument all the time, man. Fucking old Al Pacino and old Robert De Niro, they fucking suck, bro. They suck. Compared to Mean Street Robert De Niro nowadays is trash. He's so fucking like laid back. He's lazy as fuck, man. He's just Robert De Niro. He's just Robert De Niro, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fight me if you don't agree. He sucks now. Fucking Al Pacino, he's boring now too. But back in the days, them two were they were amazing. They were amazing, bro. Like you know what pisses me off too, because like you get guys that are kind of like, you know, their age and been in the game as long as that. Like Anthony Hopkins, he fucking stayed amazing his whole career, bro. He's fucking incredible, and he's as subtle as they are, but he just makes better subtle choices than Al Pacino and Robert, in my opinion. And I know. I wonder if fucking Matthew agrees with me, man. 'Cause I know he studies, you know, acting and all that other stuff. So am I just talking shit? Is it just like a stupid ass watered down opinion, or am I hitting on some valid points here? And yo, you gotta hate on that Scent of a Woman, hoorah! That's terrible, bro. Like, how you gonna make that choice in Scent of a Woman and keep that going in other fucking movies? That shit is trash. Yo, you know who makes a lot of subtle choices that drives like that fucking impresses the hell out of me every time? Christopher Walken, man. I rewatched Seven Psychopaths.
Yeah.
In Seven Psychopaths, the scene when Woody Harrelson killed his wife in the fucking hospital, and then he went to go visit her, and he saw that she was dead, and she was fucking dead, and Woody Harrelson's reading the paper and shit like that. Yeah. And I think I spoke about this a couple of times on this fucking show. That scene is amazing. Christopher Walken sits opposite of Woody Harrelson, and Woody Harrelson's like, yo, what's that? He has like an ascot on or something. She's like, yo, what's up with your neck? So he takes it off. He has a big scar here and shit like that. And he's like, oh man, are you hurt? And he's just looking at him. And the way he whispers a little, crazy. What TK just say? You know, psycho or psychic? Oh, you know, psycho or psychic, one or the other. Oh, I was quoting a line from Carlito's Way that you didn't pick up on, Mundo. Oh shit, I'm like 2 for 150, bro.
Oh, catching up. Catching up. It's all good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You get like 99.999% of every movie reference I throw out there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, I think they're coming out with that new He-Man show pretty soon.
They have a new one coming. Nice.
Yeah, because they're already making the toys from it, man. Or they're making retro toys. Because I went to Target and I saw like He-Man's Battle Cat, Skeletor, Panther on the shelf.
It's fucked up. I don't think those old school shows have legs anymore, man. Because like that old they redid Thundercats and it wasn't bad. It was pretty decent, but these kids just don't give a fuck anymore about it. And we're too old to fucking like tune in every time it's on. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't watch that fucking Thundercat shit anyway.
No. I'm not talking about the Thundercats. Like the Thundercats Go, what the fuck, like that, like the little cartoony, like it was over the top cartoony and silly.
It looked like Care Bears to me.
Yeah, my kids love that shit. They love that shit though. But like I'm talking about like, and it was like 2015 to 2016. They relaunched Thundercats, and it was like it looked like anime. It was dope. It was nice, but it didn't go anywhere. It looked cool as fuck, and it looked cool as shit.
I bet the animation
went nowhere. It went nowhere.
Cool.
It looked like the Voltron on Netflix.
I've been watching Voltron on Netflix. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, those are dope. But I think that only made it because it's on Netflix. You know, I don't think you can like. It's not gonna make it on a network really.
Yeah.
Well, we all got what we wished for. It's like, you know, we wanted these like a la carte channels, and like somehow it ends up being fucking more expensive. Like to get, you know, all it was better when you just paid one price and you just got cable, and
I'll be right
all
back.
those channels were there.
Yeah, I go back to the
USA
days of WHT,
TNT.
bro. Anybody remember WHT? Or was that just like a New York thing? It couldn't have been
What's
just a New York
that?
thing. It was like a cable box, but it was like its own network that you paid. You got the box and you hooked it up to your TV, and you just got what they played. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Like it was like Wayne's World?
No, they played movies and shit like that before there were movie channels. It was like pre-cable TV, bro. You got a box WHT and you plugged it into your fucking TV, and then you would switch.
Where did this
Go to
shit come from? A
WHT
cable?
and it was, whatever movie was on. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was like its own cable company, really. Wasn't no back alley deals going on, bro.
Well, I bet you like New York had some like fresh shit going on, because that must have been, especially, you know, the 80s and
This
stuff.
was a
like
long
that
time
must have
ago. It
been
was
like
80 something.
they must have thought like this is where we do test new shit. You know what I mean? Like they should test it in New York, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you had like new, like different shit than we had.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. I liked it a lot. But you couldn't pick. There was no picking. You just either you wanted to see what was on or you didn't.
Oh, you mean it's just one channel on or off?
So it's like it'll be equivalent to ordering HBO, one HBO, and then just checking in on it. If you didn't like what they were showing, then you just don't watch it. We're talking like 85, bro. Like this is a long
So
time
then
ago.
you just turn the knob and go to like channel 4 or something, or channel 11 if you didn't like it. You mean?
Yeah. Then you go to like the regular TV. Yep. WHT, bro.
That's the first World Wide Web.
It was
They
wild.
didn't even know it. They should have sued like AOL when AOL came out. They should have been like, "Bitch, we were here first."
Good guitar solos just hit different. That was one of the points you used to always try to drive home back in the days, bro.
What did I say?
Good guitar solos. You go, yo, you can't ever
Just
get
hit
enough
different.
guitar
Yeah,
solos.
I know. They give you the
I
chills,
hate
don't they,
my head.
Primal? Give you the chills. Besides GAT, what does that mean?
Besides, he got shot. He dead.
Oh.
He got shot. He's dead. What's that from? What are we talking about here? That would we'll probably that's probably like about something we said 37 minutes ago. Like we're not going through the chat too quick.
Oh yeah. I'm a little
Besides,
slow
he got shot. He dead.
Uh-oh. He says, yo, Kev, don't be hating on Scent of a Woman.
Yeah, so I was talking about the hoo-ha.
TK says, you know, psycho or psychic, one or the other. I'm certainly insane, that's for sure. We are. The three of us.
He said he's cool. I can't argue in chat. I read this when he posted. He said it's cool. I can't argue in chat. I guess when I was talking about, you know, am I wrong about saying what I said about De Niro and Pacino? Can he link a video? He can link a video, right?
Yeah, as I mean, if it's a song though, I don't know if we should play it. Well, actually, probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
There's no like monetization here, but
it don't fucking matter.
Yeah, I think like you're a mod Primal, I think, so you should be able to put a link there.
All right.
Moon, Kev, I was thinking of some gross illustration ideas.
Gross, like nasty.
Yeah. Like involving poop.
Oh, Lord.
It was bad.
Take it there, bro. Take it there.
Primal says, I just remembered a video that kept playing in my head while planting flowers. My bud showed me. Oh, I think I read that already. Yeah, he's going to link it.
Yeah, he was saying link it, yep. Link it, man. Link it.
Oh, here we go. Let me see if I could grab this somehow. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I can do it. Wait.
Go drain a egg. And now it gets all quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to like. I think like it's weird. I can't click on it there. I have to go to this other window. I think. Let me try this.
I'm getting more and more excited, man. I can't wait for Dad's Saber to get finished up and shipped out.
What saber are you waiting for, Mundo?
That black and gold one that I showed you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, actually, I was talking to the manager at the custom saber shop, and he was telling me that the way that we can do it, instead of doing the one piece for all gold, the emitter, they'll turn it into two pieces that will screw together to make one, and then they'll be able to do the one piece black and the other piece gold. So when I screw them together, it'll be the black and gold together.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be wet black with candy gold to a wet black candy gold again.
Candy gold? I don't think I've
Candy
ever heard.
gold.
I've never heard that phrase.
Yeah.
But I've heard like candy red, candy this, candy that. Never heard of gold. That's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna be candy gold and wet black. Gonna be
Nice.
sweet looking.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, dude. And then I'm gonna order a low profile box one type style buttons for it. And I gotta figure out what kind of chassis I'm gonna put into it. And you know what I did not do and I forgot to do was to have them put in. I put in a blade retention all service, but I forgot to put in a chassis retention screw. Yeah. I wonder if it's too late to email them.
I'm not sure I have the right video, but let's see if Primal says this is the right video. I don't know. Let's see.
Look what you've done to my peonies!
What the fuck is this?
Oh, she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
This is what was in your head when you were doing fucking gardening and shit. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's funny.
That was good. That was good.
That was really good.
I just put up on screen the image that Kevin's been working on tonight. He's coloring.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, laugh out loud.
Oh, okay, it was the right clip because even Matthew saw it. He says
Marigolds.
marigolds.
I may not know marigolds, but I know a bitch when I see one. That's funny, man.
Yeah. Kept playing in his head while he was planting flowers. I don't know if they're marigolds.
Funny.
Kevin, you ever think about painting one of the characters from Albatross like in a painting, or is that really not what you your style?
I could do that. I can make that happen.
You can make it happen.
Make it happen, Captain.
Like, what drives the subject matter of your paintings? Like things you want to paint or things you think people will like?
No, I just go, but I did. There's no real planning. I just go. I just go.
You just start.
Yeah, I just go. I
You
just
just
splash,
have to go.
paint
Yeah.
around, and like I'll step back and then take it from there.
Now, here's a question for you. And when you're, let's say you're working on the comic, right? But if something pops in your head about the painting, you just stop what you're doing on the comic book and go for the painting?
Nah, you want to see some maniacal shit, man, that not too many people get to see. This looks kind of crazy, but I just keep notes.
No,
So, like-
that's not crazy.
Like I got 1,000 of these notebooks, bro. I got all these notebooks full of just notes.
Yeah. Nah, they ain't
It
crazy.
gets
man.
crazy. It gets nuts.
What are they, ideas or things you have to do?
Yeah, ideas and like they're basically ideas, like just shit I want to do. It's crazy.
That's good to have because you know I wish I'd do that because there's a lot of ideas that I have, and if I wait 2 minutes and if I don't write it down or do something with it,
Yeah, man. Then you lose it. Yeah, you lose it. So I always have one of these in my back pocket. Always,
gone.
always. And these are the ones that are filled.
hmm
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in here. It's crazy.
Like I do have a notebook with it's a saber idea book basically, and even though I can't draw, but I kind of like name the sabers and also kind of like figure out what I kind of like. I'll write down small notes on just like, you know, like with this build that I'm doing right now with for my friend's memory.
Mhm.
I had that. That was the first one I put into the Saber memory book.
That's dope.
I used to do that with like cars. I would write down all the people that I wanted to buy cars for, like if I won a lottery, and then what car I would buy for them, and you know, try to like kind of base it on their personality or what I think that they would like.
List, bro. That's the nicest list I've ever heard of.
Oh, really? I used to have these like multiple.
You don't have like a list of people you want to punch in the face. You want a list of people you want to buy cars for and shit.
Yeah, and like which car suits them the best, you know? Like your car may have changed. Like I remember you were used to say, you know, you like the Explorer, you like sitting up high, or you like the SUV. And maybe that would have changed. Like maybe at one point you wanted a sports car, or then maybe when you had the kids, maybe you wanted more space. So it probably would change depending on when I made the list, but I used to make those type of lists.
That's real.
That's funny.
Thank you, Aunt.
I would have made a list
of me, right?
I have like fantasies of like, you know, driving up with like a Range Rover and then you're like, oh shit, what's that? And be like, it's yours. Like, wouldn't that be the best? Like if that shit was real, like, you know, if you had the lottery winnings, then you had nothing else to do during the day because you could, if you had the lottery, you wouldn't need to work. So then you could like just kind of deliver.
Yeah, man, you need
to go. Make me nervous.
Ant needs to go work for Publishers Clearinghouse.
I even thought of how we'd like insure them. Like we can insure them like with like through like a corporation. So that like when you insure the insurance card, it would just be like, you know, like we would pay the insurance somehow through some kind of corporation. So you wouldn't have to deal with that, you know, because like if you had like a sweet car, like if we got someone like a Ferrari or something, like we can't expect them to pay for that insurance.
Yeah.
So like everyone needs the gas card. Everyone needs the fucking insurance. Like some accountant has to figure it out to be like, yo, this will work, or like, yo, you'll be broke if you do this type of thing, you know. So we have to like figure it out.
Need the money, man. Need the money, man.
In this day and age, it's probably better, like, instead of just getting people those cars, like, just, like, lease them for the people. Because,
all the people.
I don't know. Like, everything's so old so fast. You know what I mean? It's like, if we got you, like, the Range Rover in 4 years, you'd be like, this shit's old or something. I mean, you know, it's like you appreciate it less and less, you know, when it's not new. Yeah. It's like, do, like, some kind of lease. So then they're happy every 2 years.
That is true. I agree.
You got to know how to win.
You got to know how to win. Oh, man, I like that.
Again and again.
Mundo, let me know if I missed a comment. I can't see that far right now.
Which, okay.
My vision gets blurry now as the night goes on.
LOL at Primal. Nice, man. Yo, Kev, that's dope. As usual, both of you keep dialing it in. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got no choice, man.
TK says, how many chassis are there to pick from? Too many, I can imagine. Yeah, I know, TK. I mean, that's why I'm kind of going through them right now. That way I kind of get an idea, but I still have to find out what the inside diameter is going to be inside. I need to look at the body and see what the inside diameter is, so I can figure out, you know, what kind of chassis to get. Thinking about maybe having one with an OLED in it. So I'm not sure. Too many possibilities right now. Not crazy. Primo says, I'm glad y'all have my sense of humor too. Laugh out loud.
Bro, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny, man. Primo, that's why we get along so well. Cause we all have this crazy fun time, man.
Like when someone gets hurt in a movie, I laugh.
I
That's my sense of humor. That's like
Matt's
I just think that's funny.
Matt's I'm trying to get my 7-year-old to journal ideas, make it happen. Yeah, that's cool, Matt.
No, that's important, man.
Yeah, very important. And then Primo can't draw Mundo. Don't forget your masterpiece of a general grievance. Oh my god. My masterpiece? You mean my shit-a-piece?
Damn. Harsh critic.
Yeah, aren't we all a harsh critic for ourselves?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
That is fucking true.
So this is all for you, TK Saul. This is all for you. TK. Okay. A brand new car.
A brand new car.
That was straight Price is Right, right?
Yeah, like actually, Kev, like
Yeah, that shit
imagine
perfect,
a
bro.
world where there's no pandemic or anything, and there's a lot, and like one of us won the lottery. You know what we could do to make it really fun like that? Like you invite everybody to the like a game show thing that you set up, right? Like a Price is Right, but everybody gets called. Like as the show goes on, everybody because it's everybody you invited. You know, everyone you're gonna get a card to. Everyone's just gonna get it on the same day in this
Yeah.
like in this mega giveaway. I guess that's what like Oprah does.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Oprah
you
does
get a
that. She'll
car.
just give away like
And you get
100
a
cars.
car. Everybody gets a car.
I guess the difference in my version would be like I will
You would
pick
like
them.
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, like
Call
I
it
like
Taylor.
Taylor pick it to what I think you might like. And then we can kind of see on the people's faces if it was really what they wanted. We could like zoom in with the HD camera and be like, I don't know, Kevin twitched. Like maybe he was expecting a Porsche. Kevin's right eye twitched. Can you slow that down, Mundo? Kevin's right. Mundo's gonna run the HD zoom in camera. Mundo, can you zoom in on Kevin's lip? I want to see if there was a twitch in that replay.
Let's see. I don't know if I can replay with this second. Let's see. Hold on.
Then we'll get some people that like will be like, I'm not gonna hide it. Like this ain't what I wanted.
Yeah.
People just won't trust it, man. People get nervous when you give them a big gift. It's like, no, I'm not gonna take this.
Yeah.
I'm not taking this.
That's true. So it probably have to be like I don't know if it'd be better on an individual basis if they
Let's see, did it go
or on that large scale. Maybe if they felt like they want it, they'll accept it. Invite them all
Twitch
to
right there.
Invite them all to a Price is Right.
What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? You really rewinding something?
Did he twitch right there?
Holy shit. Oh, shit.
Look, did he twitch? Did he twitch?
Second.
Damn it! Did he twitch? Damn it!
Oh shit.
We're gonna find out on July 2nd during the Killustration stream who's got the biggest balls in the comic biz. Who can who can
kill better?
Who can sufficiently and entertainingly kill the other person in a more gruesome manner and a more comedic manner?
Yeah,
I'm not
gonna be able to top my first Killustration, bro.
Oh yeah, you already got it planned out?
Yeah, it's already done. It's already done.
Uh-oh.
I got
See,
one
so
planned
I
out, but I'm not
thinking
gonna say
about it.
anything till Killustration. So.
Uh-oh. Some people developing some side plans in the room.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Yep,
Secret plans for
Oh,
July
I
2nd.
like that shadowing in that pic, man. That shadowing
Thanks,
looks
man.
wicked.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It looks wicked, man. She
What do you
looked
got,
like
Donovan's
all
shadow or Alba's shadow back there?
Alba.
That's
Or
that's
it's
Donovan.
Donovan's, right?
Yeah, it's Donovan.
Yeah. Donovan. She looks all zombified, man. She ready
Yeah,
to fuck some shit up.
because he's yelling. He's gonna be yelling at. I think after I flatten this, I'm gonna have to take this panel here and then move it. I'm gonna have to move it down down a little bit. So because he's yelling
Yeah.
at this point.
Are you so you're gonna put it like where his legs are? Is that where you're gonna move it to?
Yeah,
Like where the legs of the shadow is?
Yeah, I think so. I think I should move it down to here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was thinking a little bit, just a tiny bit lower, but yeah, right in that vicinity.
We'll see,
look at
we'll
that.
see.
Oh, look at that. Highlighted. Damn. It should be like a bracket, Felicia says.
The illustrations?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. TK says, I've always wondered, did they pick anyone from really need to win? Okay. And then TK, after Felicia said what she said about the bracket, then TK goes, probably not. Matt's all pimp my albatross. What up, y'all? Know who it is? It's Exhibit. We're about to check on all the albas and trusses and shit.
Yeah, like I wanted like a pimped out ride, like see what I would drive. Like I think I told Kevin this once before. I think it'd be pretty funny to drive this, which would be like on the outside, it looks like kind of rusted. It looks like a shitty car on the outside, like you put like a body of like an ugly car on it or whatever. Just like, or maybe just a normal car, just like a car is like kind of doesn't look that great. And then it really is though like a fucking sports car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it really is inside. Like it's like a BMW M8 or whatever the fuck, like underneath. And then like, but on the outside just looks like a normal car, you know? So like, it just looks a little rusted maybe or whatever. So like nobody knows, like when you go by them, like 120, they're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, how did that jalopy just like go by it, like take that corner at like 70, 80 miles an hour and just accelerate on to like 160 miles an hour?
I would buy like, let's see. I probably would get like that, like the Black Beauty car from
Black Beauty car.
Yeah, you know what show that's from, don't you?
No, you got me there. Black Beauty, the car.
Knight Rider.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Hit.
And Space, this is one of your favorite actors, Bruce Lee.
Oh, Green Hornet.
Oh, Green
There
Hornet,
you
Black
go.
Beauty?
What was the name of the car?
I never knew.
Black
What's
Beauty?
the name of the car? Black Beauty.
It was the Black Beauty. That was the name of their car.
I had no fucking idea, bro.
What?
I
Are
swear.
you serious?
That's a big car, Mundo. You really want that big car?
Fuck yeah, because
Was that a Lincoln? What was that?
It was a Lincoln. I think it was a Lincoln. But you put a Ferrari engine in there with a spoiler in the back. You'll fuck some shit up, man.
Holy shit. You're like competing with like Boss Hog. You have like the opposite of Boss Hog's car. Like he has like a big white Cadillac. You have like a big black Lincoln, like a Ferrari engine.
No, but see, here's the thing. You hide the rear wind spoiler, right? And you hide the real engine part of it. And you flip your switch like the Black Beauty always had switches, man, for when they, fuck people up with the car.
Oh yeah.
And so you flip your switch and then everybody's like, oh fuck. People trip out.
I think it'd be sweet to have something like a kit like from Knight Rider. I think we could even implement some of the real life weapons like now that it's the future, 2021. Like I bet you we have a laser. Like you remember they rarely used the laser, but they had a fucking laser.
Yeah.
They had a laser on that car.
Well, he even had one on his damn wristwatch, and he never hardly used it either. And all the shit that he got into, I was all like, "Motherfucker, you got a laser on your arm."
Yeah, like whenever he's like locked in a room or something, it's like, bitch, you got a laser.
I'm
But
like,
like they don't use it
did you?
all that.
I think like he forgot about the shit. Like, get yourself out, motherfucker. You can.
Maybe he's just springing the trap. Like he's gotta just wait, spring the trap the right way.
Maybe.
See who's really behind things.
That's a fucking poker player for you right there.
He thought it was Boss Hog, but it was really Mundo. In his big tank of a car.
I could have gotten Boss Hog on my side real easy. As much as that motherfucker ate, all I had to do was cook for him.
Yeah. You need a lot of like chicken legs. Remember he ate like a pile of chicken legs?
Yeah. You know, and contrary to belief, he really wasn't even as big as he was, he really didn't eat all that much. They just had him eat like that on the show because of who his character was.
It's like
But
that lady from the Golden Girls. Like, she wasn't really old. She wasn't like the oldest one, but she played like the oldest one. Remember?
Mm-hmm. And but Sorrel, whatever his real name was, he was actually one of those people that offset or in between scenes and stuff, he would read. Like he was a reader and study all kinds of things. They said that he was like super smart person. Even though his character was kind of a dingbat, he was one of those people that was like real mentally sharp. If you ever watched the Dukes of Hazzard, the documentary?
No.
You oughta watch it, man. It's interesting how they talk about each other and how they talk about Boss Hog and stuff. Or the guy Sorrel, that the guy that played Boss Hog. But they all loved him. I mean, he was a likable guy, you know, offset. And then, well, what's his name? Like the guy that played Cooter Brown? Cooter, he's a freaking politician now, man.
Oh shit. Still to this day?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Had no clue.
And then, well, and then of course, you know, you got both Bo and Luke Duke on YouTube channels too, and Twitters and all that stuff. They're doing all of that. I think both of them tried their hand at singing. John Schneider got pretty popular, and he's a pretty good singer. Tom Wobcat, yeah, he's okay. He's not doing as well as John Schneider was in terms of the singing, but you know. And as for Daisy Duke, I don't Catherine Buck, I think is her name. Yeah, Catherine Buck. Yeah, Catherine Buck. She's not doing too much these days. I think she's just doing the family thing. You know. The family thing at home.
The Dukes.
And I have no idea what happened to the guy that played the deputy. What was his name? Well, Roscoe's like sidekick per guy.
Roscoe. I forgot about all these names, man.
Roscoe, Roscoe's like little buddy, his little ride along guy, and that Daisy actually liked. Hmm. I'll have to revisit that.
I was so young when that show was on that to me it wasn't something that like had a story or plot to me. It was just like colors.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my favorite show, my mom said.
That was mine too, growing up. Man. One of my favorite shows growing up. I absolutely loved that one and Battlestar Galactica, and
That was a
I
good one.
started revisiting Battlestar Galactica recently. The original.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
watching Babylon 5, I think. I heard that was good. Is Battlestar good as well?
I think so.
Yo, Ant, real quick. Do you see DC is having any like lights, like any lights on his gadgets, like his like that belt around his like what do you see any lights on it at all? 'Cause I think an idea I had that I never really spoke to you about was like having some type of wired threading on clothes and shit like that, but not going full cyberpunk with it, but like, you know, it could be another source of heat for these people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with like how were you planning on coloring them?
Yo, the one thing all right, let me answer this and let me say something else about these people in Albatross because I found something else out last night. But first about the clothes. Yeah, I mean, you could put like little lights in his bandolier or in his belt or in his wristbands, anywhere really. Or if you want to put like, you know, subtle like lines through his clothes, like there's seams that you could only see when it's like really, really dark or something. That are like lit up, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you want to do. I learned something about. Well, the one thing I want to say about the colors is I think you may want to see if it's in your iPad, the page where there is the ship, the Concordia, that they've arrived at the Albatross facility. And I think on their way in, you know, that part that Dobbs is like extending the construction suitcase into like a new part.
Yeah, there's lights on them.
Isn't there lights on
He's like
Donovan
this?
there? So you might want to look and see what you used. I don't know if there's lights on Donovan as well, but I thought there was like pink and certain lights. And I thought you had said at one point that you were going to use like certain lights on Donovan, like certain colored lights for Donovan.
All right.
I also was listening to this podcast yesterday that was talking about like the effects of the cold, and they were more so talking about like the effects of shivering and what that does to a person. And it's like some kind of effect that people want to gain now to like actually get ripped is that they like induce shivering. This was like the whole podcast was about this. So I started to get this idea. And like at one point they said, like, if you're like shivering a whole bunch and whatnot, like you will be so ripped.
Primo says, well, I gotta go watch the new Dragon movie from Disney with the family. Have a good night, boys.
Oh shit.
Later, Primal.
Where does he say that? I don't see that.
It's up there about.
Okay.
And then let's see. Matt goes, enjoy Dragons, TK. Felicia's like, later, Primal. Matt's oops, I meant Primal. And then TK's, I heard they removed the stuff after each show. That's fucked up. TK, Keenan, I like Dragons too. Felicia, laugh out loud, TK. Diamond Dragons! I should probably use this instead of No One Star. Yeah, probably, Matt. And then TK's like, Diamond in the house! TK, I had no clue. It's funny.
Oh, yeah, Diamond Dragons. There we go. The official channel of Diamond Dragons due out. Is it 12 o'clock yet here? almost due out. It's almost this month. At
Wow.
least on the
Yeah.
East Coast.
Almost next month, boys. Wow.
TK in the house.
Diamond in the house.
Diamond in.
So about the shivering and stuff, I'm kind of thinking that must mean a lot of people are ripped in Albatross, right, Kev? If
Yeah,
everyone's
but
so
wouldn't
fucking
the
cold.
I mean, how much do you think the nanos play a part in keeping them warmed up? Like, would that have them not shivering? Because I mean, if we're being accurate, like people will be bundled up like Eskimos. We're not really drawing people like Eskimos
Right.
anymore.
Well, as I listened to the podcast more, it was like an hour or something. So like that was like about halfway, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta call Kevin and tell him like everyone should be ripped. And then they started saying other shit. They're like, okay, well, listen, they're like, if you're cold like a lot, you'll just get used to it and you won't shiver at the same like rate anymore, and it just won't work anymore. Like you have to like to make it like get you
You gotta
ripped.
step it up. Yeah.
Like you have to like do it and then back off and then like do it more and then back off. So like you go back to normal temperature. What happens in Albatross Junction when it's like -150 is they never really get to like they're more used to it, whatever. And also they were saying toward the end of the podcast that like it also like so I guess it like I was the reason why I didn't call you about this because it all ended up like evening out, because it's like, yeah, sure, there's going to be a bunch of people like shivering and like doing extra movements to stay warm and actually getting like more muscle tone, but then you're going to have the people that are used to shivering and actually get more fat stored up to deal with the cold. Their bodies will do that automatically, so it will kind of be like 50-50. You have like people like kind of like looking like normal people, and some people will be like ripped, just like our world, where like some people are ripped and some people look normal.
See, that's totally different than what I was thinking. I was thinking because of the the hematites or the blood in all of that in their bodies, they'd have some kind of other technology in their clothing that reacts to it, so they could kind of stay warm within.
Yeah, most of them do, but it's not like a really comfortable type of warm. It's just like a survivability. Like that's when like Kevin asked about the nanotech or the hemobites, which are the nanotech inside the blood. That in our world, the nanotech, like if you know the whole history of it and stuff like that, like the companies that it came from, it's like,
so they're limited.
It's not for like comfort really. It's just for survivability. So
Yeah,
like it's meant to like keep you alive, but like it actually like hurts people as well. So like let's say let's say you get like a cut and you're like, oh, I'll be okay because like I have hemobites, like they'll heal me. But you know what they don't have? They don't have like morphine or anything like that that kind of help you. Like that kind of take the pain away. There's nothing that like a regular doctor would like administer, like a Tylenol or something. Like there's nothing like that. Like if you have a problem in your head and then the hemobites like attack the problem and help you, they might like leave this headache behind or this awful headache, but it's not like they're not intelligent enough to like, and the programming doesn't give a fuck about that type of shit. They're not caring about like Mundo's pain. They're only caring about like, oh, how do we repair like Mundo's eyeball? Like it got hurt. You know?
Yeah.
They don't care. Like if you're like, oh my eye, like there's just like, there's just nothing like there's just nothing you got going on for that. You have to go for like real drugs.
It's funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. Speaking of dragons, I was watching Reign of Fire the other day. That movie's pretty sick. Still holds up.
I was just listening to something about that movie too, like yesterday. Someone saying online that it did hold up.
Yeah, it's good. Movie's good. Movie's good. Oh, he's feeling a teal. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, looking good, Kev.
Mm-hmm. Totally digging this. Autocorrect. TK says, damn, hate the autocorrect. It won't guess date. I was just like, motherfucker, please.
Yeah, she's not impressed. She's
Like,
not
really?
impressed, bro.
Really?
Yo, come at me, bro. I don't even know what you're saying. But I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, look at that color, man. The color scheme is just absolutely awesome. I liked how the purple blends in with the black and blue.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
What is that? What is that? Also, what kind of like a magenta in between all of that?
Yeah, I'm just. I mean, generally, I'm just trying to go hot and cold. It always looks nice
Yeah.
when you go hot and cold.
Mm-hmm.
CMYK Scott.
CMYK Scott. It's a good one. That's a good one right there.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to get ready to wrap up the show. It is become tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
My
already tomorrow, man.
goodness.
Kev, do we have to meet in person? Is that what we're doing from now on?
Oh,
On
I have
Tuesday?
no idea. No
Are you going to come by tomorrow if we do?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, well then I will see you tomorrow. I will see Mundo on this is Mundo Monday. On New
That's
Comic
okay.
Book Day on Wednesday. We'll do another show at 10 o'clock Eastern time right here on Comic Book Creation Live. Be able to see this comic book continue progression. We're going to work on colors, inks at some point in the coming weeks, letters. Going to get this off to print. I think the print date that we have tentative is June 18th. So we've already seen the dummy. We picked the paper, and now they're just waiting for the file. So we have to get this comic book volume 1 of Albatross Junction ready for printing. It's going to be like a 72-page book, and then it's going to have double covers where a lot of people are going to get the custom artwork right inside on that first page. Everyone's going to get a signed book. Everyone that signed up is going to get a signed book by me and Kevin. We're both the writers and the artists of the book. So all creators signing the book. And come back also every single week right here, Comic Book Creation Live. We do the show Monday and Wednesday on Comic Book Creation, which is our second channel. We have some shorter videos and like those music videos we were playing earlier, where we have I think 8 of them now that are music to draw by. You could use them for anything. It's just like ad-free music that we play during the show. What else? Mundo, you got anything to say before we roll out?
Just thank everybody for coming, stopping by, who's all talked to us here and hung out with us. And don't forget about Killustration coming up quickly. And bring your friends, bring your folks, bring anybody you want. Come by, have some fun with us. Always show these guys some love, like, share, everything. Just help these guys out, Go to their sites, their websites, and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Thank
Mundo.
you, sir.
Felicia says, good work. Good night, guys. I'm going to go put some Tony Braxton on. As
Nice.
good.
Enjoy.
Girl, get it. Get it, girl.
Kev, you want to say
Unbreak my
anything
heart.
before we wrap it up for the evening?
Nah, man. Just as always, I'm always bringing up the IG that we have. You know, Albatross_Junction. We got updates on there all the time, and that's pretty much it, man. I think you covered everything as you always
I actually
do,
forgot to
sir.
put something on there tonight before we went live. Felicia actually provided us that thumbnail that she snapped a shot of Albatross Way, so I'll put that on Instagram if it's not already there as well. But yeah, I usually announce the show on there before we go live. Sometimes if there's like a bonus one that we do on a Thursday or on a Saturday, I'll announce it on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you want to keep updated, definitely follow Albatross_Junction on there. Love stick figure, you will too.
Yes, fellas, man. Good time as always.
Yeah, definitely. All right, have a great night, guys. Thanks again. Thanks to everyone that was watching. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.